Alright, so the next one... Why is the words not working on my eyeballs? Okay, there we go.
Wait, words don't come out of your eyeballs.
No, I said it's not working to my eyeballs. Anyway, I didn't say anything weird. That was your own fault. You heard wrong. Okay, so the next matchup...
Do I need to take over your podcast?
The next matchup is, the second round, first matchup of the second round, is Under the Sea versus I'll Make a Man. That's what you wrote. I'll Make a Man.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'll Make a Man.
I figured you knew what I meant.
Yeah, I know. So... It's difficult. I feel like I know what you want, and I feel like you're probably right in the end.
I'm always right.
Okay. I do love I'll Make a Man Out of You. You know, it's just... I love both of these songs. I just feel like there's just more to Under the Sea. It's more fun, it's more catchy, and there's a Jamaican accent, you know. I feel like, maybe this is a good way to explain it. I feel like it has a lot that I'll Make a Man doesn't.
Right. Like, even, like, the instrumental parts.
Yeah.
The band is awesome in Under the Sea.
Yeah. All the credit to Donny Osmond, but you don't have a Jamaican accent.
And I just don't agree with that song.
It's about being a man.
You're a woman. There's no need. I'm not talking about you specifically.
Oh.
Mulan is a woman. But, I mean, I understand in the situation, she had to go fight.
Yes.
She needed
to be a man.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Under the Seas, moving on.
Yeah. That's not the hardest. Oh, that's funny. You've Got a Friend in Me versus Friend Like Me.
I saw that when I read it, yeah.
Lol. Okay. This is no competition for me because of what I have said about You've Got a Friend in Me. Yep. I'm not crazy about it. I don't like that guy's voice. It sounds odd to me. It has a weird kind of drawl happening to it.
A weird kind of drawl?
Drawl, yes.
Yeah, he's got like a twangy... Wait, oh, you're talking about You've Got a Friend, not Phil Collins. Randy Newman?
Yeah,
right?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
And then you've got Robin Williams.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the Phil Collins one that did not move on. What was I thinking of?
Strangers Like Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like me. Got you. But, like, and then you've got Robin Williams.
Right.
Just going off. Like...
I agree. And I still love You've Got a Friend in Me.
I know.
But, yeah, it's Robin
like
Williams is...
he was very good at what he did. There's like an hour. There's like supposed to be like an hour of just Robin Williams improvisation that they did not use because he just was like blah 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 words and whatever he thought of, and they could not use all of it. Okay. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This is quite interesting. So the next matchup we have is A Whole New World versus How Far I'll Go.
I don't know what you're going to choose.
I don't know what I'm going to choose either. Do you know what you want to choose?
I know what I would choose.
I feel like I know what you would choose as well.
Yeah.
Do I?
Probably.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I just love Lin-Manuel Miranda so much. Like, his songwriting skills are so fun. And this, like, it just, you can see his style show up. There's like a lot of wordplay, fun rhymes that he does. And, the girl, the girl who sings it.
Don't ask me, I forgot already.
Yeah. Yeah. She has such a beautiful voice, and it's so pretty, and this is another I Want song, and it's a very good one. And it's like you get to see her whole mental journey wondering if she should go. But
there's a whole new world.
Yeah.
And I do think it makes it more difficult when you have a duet against a solo.
That's fair. I feel like she sings better than both of them, though.
Possibly. But it's also just such a good song.
It is such a classic. Such a classic.
Are you gonna stick with A Whole New World? Or are you... You're not decided. Because
I don't know.
You know that's what I choose.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I feel like How Far I'll Go has a lot going for it. And,
Is there a reason why A Whole New World wouldn't win?
Because they cross several borders illegally in that song.
In the lyrics of that song?
No, just like, it's kind of funny. I didn't know that was a thing, but now that I do, it's like I watched it. It's like, you're not supposed to be there.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about right now.
So when they go and they travel like across multiple countries, and you get to see them go, and that's illegal border crossing.
Sure.
That's illegal.
Sure. But this
I
does
know,
not affect the song, the
I'm
lyrics,
just saying.
or the music of the song. Why?
So there is the thing, like, what? Yes,
Chicken
just
salad.
don't talk about that right now. So, I feel like A Whole New World kind of has. It sounds like all of the Disney songs, you know? Like, they kind of have, it has the same sound. It's, like, airy and light.
That's why everybody loves them.
I know, but How Far I'll Go is something fresh and
it is
different.
I agree with that.
And vibe.
Well, anytime you're working with Lin-Manuel Miranda, you're going to get fresh and different.
Yeah, because he's so good.
He is. But is it better than A Whole New World? Do you think it's better?
Look, we have one Moana song, and we already have a banger for Aladdin going on.
Are you wanting to move How Far I'll Go on?
I feel like I like that song more. I feel like I would rather listen to that song.
It's going to be hard to concede to that. Number one, because I'm not really seeing Moana all the way through.
Yeah, that's true.
And when you have the whole context of the entire movie, it shapes your framework of the song.
Yes.
So, but I'll let you choose.
Okay. I choose How Far I'll Go.
Okay.
A Whole New World, I do love it. It's just not one of my favorite Aladdin songs anyway.
But you love me.
Okay. Okay, the next one we have... Oh, that's interesting. We ended up with two Lion King songs. Hakuna Matata versus Can You Feel Love Tonight? I know which one I like.
I think you like Hakuna Matata.
I do like Hakuna Matata.
But Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I feel like that song gets kind of like sus a little bit in the movie.
How does it get sus?
Because they get a little...
romantic?
They get a little spicy.
Oh.
In the movie, her facial expressions, Nala's facial expressions are sketchy. Like,
I'm gonna have to go rewatch it because I don't remember that as a child watching it.
No, of course you don't. But she's like, it's like slightly sus the way she looks at him.
I will say that Hakuna Matata is a great song.
Hakuna Matata, and I don't know who sings for
the teenage
I don't know who
line, the teenage Simba and Nala, or are you talking about?
I don't know who sings in Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Hakuna Matata, super fun, super funny, and then I really love both of Simba's solos in that. I don't know. Do you know if JTT actually sings for him?
I don't know. He never sings.
Okay.
Who plays him?
I thought he was a singer.
No, he's not a singer. He's just
I literally did
teenage
not know
heartthrob from the 90s. Did you just
anyway,
do a disgusted face to Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
But
how dare you?
I love it when the little boy Simba comes in because he comes in really strong and he has a very nice, clear voice. And then when adult Simba comes in, I love adult Simba's voice here in his solo. It's just
who plays his adult self?
Matthew Broderick voices him.
Does he do this?
I highly doubt that he sings.
Okay.
I know for at least one of the songs, it is Cam Clark who sings, and I think that's the voice that I really like.
In which song?
I don't know. I don't know. It might be just one of them, but whoever sings his voice in his solo, adult Simba's solo in Hakuna Matata is really good, and it works really well.
Sorry, I'm looking up who sings the songs.
Is Cam Clark there? I know he does stuff.
No.
But he does. Whatever.
Joseph Williams.
Maybe.
Sings.
But whoever does it has a very nice voice. And I know he's also in Can You Feel the Love Tonight. But I feel like...
What is this? What is his solo? What is Simba's solo?
So he comes in, it's like after they talk about like bugs or something, and then he comes in and says, "It means no worries" when he's a kid.
Yeah.
And he sings through that part, and then it goes over ages, and then he comes back in with, "It means no worries," and he has a very smooth voice.
I remember that. It's been so long since I've seen The Lion King. Are we in agreement that Hakuna Matata is going to beat out Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Okay. And that's... What are you laughing?
Sorry, I just saw one of these mashups.
Okay, now we're on the other side for the second round.
I'm not worried about this one.
Okay.
This is Be Our Guest versus Gorilla DeVille, and I didn't love Gorilla DeVille anyway, and Be Our Guest is a classic.
Yes, I agree. Just those two. It's an easy choice.
Alright. Okay.
Moving on. Alright. Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
Don't forget you owe me.
Okay, so, the next matchup is Reflection versus Out There. Okay. These both have a lot of very similar strengths. These are another two I Want songs also, which is weird. So these have very similar strengths. So both of them have a very beautiful lead voice. Both of them are very emotionally intense, or maybe not intense. What's the word?
They pull on your heartstrings.
Sure, let's go with that. The computer's about to die.
I know. You
should go get the charger.
It should be fine, but I'll go grab it.
Okay.
While you're pondering Reflection and Out There. Keep talking. Are you going to edit this out?
Yes.
Okay.
You can plug it in over here or over here.
Where?
Here or here.
Okay.
Can't get it. I'll go in.
Move that other cord out of the way.
Okay. So, I feel like I might have to end up conceding to Reflection. I love Out There so much, but like, it's like, Reflection has a lot of pull just because it is so iconic, and Hunchback is very underrated, not a lot of people know it. I feel like it just has a pull for being more recognizable and just a very
it's a very
staple Disney song. Yeah. And it's just, these two are so similar, and I feel like just, I don't know, Reflection.
I can't vouch for the being similar because I don't know Out There.
I mean, like, they don't sound...
But from what you've said, how you've described it, it sounds similar.
Yes, they're very, they just have similar vibes, and I feel like just because of how recognizable and important it is to Disney history, I feel like I have to give it to Reflection, and also because I owe you.
You do owe me, so I've already written it down.
Or even, I guess. All right. Okay, this is easy for me, but I don't know. You might not.
It's easy.
Okay, so the next one is When You Wish Upon a Star versus I See the Light, which... What are you writing? Okay. Yeah. I See the Light. Because
it has to be I See the Light. It also, it goes back to Pinocchio being one of the older films.
They just don't have, it's like, they tried, but in today, they are not great.
Yeah, we've made advances.
Yeah.
I See the Light.
Let's just move on. Okay. This is also easy.
Okay.
So we have The Bare Necessities versus Let It Go.
Not even close.
Yeah, Let It Go is a banger. Like, so I, for a long time, didn't want to think that I liked Frozen just because I was so into it. And then I was like, no, Frozen's not cool. Frozen's for babies and little girls. Then I rewatched Frozen. I was like...
That was like your 8th or 9th birthday.
I know. Then I very recently rewatched Frozen. And also it was my little brother's first time seeing it. And I was like, okay, this is actually great.
Solid movie. I hope they don't ruin it with the Frozen 3.
They might not, because Frozen 2 is also pretty solid.
I've never seen Frozen 2.
I liked the first one better, but it was also still solid. And Let It Go is just a banger and Disney's second biggest song because Bruno got bigger than Let It Go.
What?
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh. We don't talk about Bruno went bigger than Let It Go did.
Yes. I was just noticing that there's no Encanto songs on here. This is probably a made.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote most of the Encanto songs. I feel like there's probably a good thing that they aren't on there because they're so
good. You should do just Encanto bracket.
It'll be short. Okay. Are we moving on to the third round? Done.
Yes.
Done?
We're almost done. You might not have to split this one.
Okay.
Oh, we're already at 47 minutes.
Yeah, but I have also really long ones.
You do? Okay.
That feels pointless. Okay. Ooh, man. We got
that's a hard one.
Under the Sea versus Friend Like Me.
That rhymes.
Yeah, it does. I was going to say that. So, okay. I know which one I like more initially, just because Robin Williams is so great and he's so fun, and I love the genie. I mean, Sebastian's great, but I don't love his character too much. The genie is my favorite Disney character of all time because he's so fun and he's hilarious and he's just the best. And so Friend Like Me is like it's just an embodiment of him.
I feel like these two songs are very similar also.
Yeah, very fun,
give off a very
upbeat,
similar vibe. Yeah.
Just like let's have fun, let's have a good time kind of vibe.
Right.
So but like Friend Like Me is just an embodiment of the genie just being himself and like, you know.
Right.
And also there's something about Under the Sea being like defeated by the end of the movie about how like she convinces everyone that the sea is not better and like that they're equals or something.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So it's so fun, and again his Jamaican accent is so good. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying the Jamaican accents are just good.
You like
to have,
Jamaican
accent. But I just love the genie so much, and
I like it too.
This is the embodiment of the genie, and it's like it's just if you just wanted fun in a song, it's like there you go.
Okay. Next.
What do we got? How Far I'll Go versus Hakuna Matata. Okay. I'm not too conflicted here. I know you aren't.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Because these are very different songs.
That's true. Hakuna Matata it's not really it's, you know.
I would relate it more to the Under the Sea and Friend Like Me that we just did.
Not much substance there, but also very fun and iconic.
Right.
You know, How Far I'll Go just hasn't been like around long enough to have that kind of status, but it did just beat A Whole New World. So.
Right.
But I don't know. I like Hakuna Matata more. Hakuna Matata more. What?
Hakuna Matata more.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
See, I'm always a sucker for like the ballads.
Yeah, and she has a beautiful voice.
But I mean, Hakuna Matata is just so iconic.
Yeah, it's like it's one of Disney's triumphs.
It's hard to put a song like How Far I'll Go with a song that's been around for 30 years. Not forever. It's not that long.
Also, Hakuna Matata is easier to sing.
It's easier to sing?
Yes.
Really?
How Far I'll Go has some big moments in it, which you could also put to the advantage of How Far I'll Go.
I feel bad for saying Hakuna Matata is better because it's has that longevity. When I said ones like Pinocchio were bad because they're so old.
But like it's I don't know.
But I know the music was different in those like 60s Disney movies. I'm not actually sure when Pinocchio came out.
So
but anyway, How Far I'll Go or Hakuna Matata.
I'm still feeling Hakuna Matata because also there's a big thing about how much I like The Lion King, and as a movie, like the music of Moana is almost entirely incredible, I think. Like there's not one song of Moana that I'm like, because it's well Miranda. But the entire movie of Moana, it's alright. I'm not crazy about it.
Right.
And The Lion King is just from start to finish amazing.
So are we moving Hakuna Matata?
I'm feeling Hakuna Matata right now.
Okay. All right, let's move to the other side.
Oh. Are we going to be on completely opposite sides here?
Possible.
Okay, so the next option, whatever, is Be Our Guest versus Reflection. Interest.
Okay, tell me why you would choose Be Our Guest. What does it have that Reflection does not?
Because it is...
although they are very different.
Yes, they're incredibly different. This is so hard to compare.
Right.
This is like... It was very good for Reflection to be up against Out There because they are incredibly similar. Mm-hmm. And when you have songs that are that similar, it's easier to see which one is better or you like more, you know. These are so different. Like, Be Our Guest is just pure fun. It's, again, similar to Under the Sea and Friend Like Me and Hakuna Matata. It's just basically pure fun, just, like, upbeat the entire time, very loud and fun and crazy. And then Reflection is so, like, intimate and just emotional and, like, here's all of my feelings, where Be Our Guest
basically... Now, I will say, Be Our Guest is more of the iconic Disney.
Yeah, that's
Reflection
true.
is actually not one of the more... like well-known.
Yes, it's known. It's like, it's
not as familiar as Be Our Guest, I don't feel like.
It's more recognized, but it's not as iconic.
Right, yeah, that's true. I may actually choose Be Our Guest.
Okay. I thought I was going to have to fight a lot for that.
I do love Reflection.
Yeah. I would say I don't...
Why would I not choose Reflection?
I don't like to listen to Reflection. I wouldn't listen to it on my free time. I acknowledge that it's I acknowledge that I appreciate a lot about the song, but it's like, first of all, it sounds so sad, and it's like, it just makes me have sad feelings. So I don't like that.
You're never gonna pick a song that evokes
any emotion,
feeling. Yes.
But like,
so let's choose the one about Be Our Guest. That's nothing to do with our feelings.
But like, it's just you know, there's a lot going for Be Our Guest. I feel like there's just it is so iconic to Disney, and also like, it's just, it gets so kind of crazy, but it's still like, they do a lot in Be Our Guest at the end of it. There's a lot going on.
Yes, and there's so many different vocals.
Yes. And then there's like some girl in the background just like absolutely belting her brains out. It's like, if you listen really hard, like, they do like a whole kind of choir situation, and there's one girl that's like singing into the stratosphere. At the very end, the very last notes. There's just a lot happening, but it all comes together to sound good. And
I'm actually going to move Be Our Guest on.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
With all the love and respect to Reflection, but...
Yes. Next.
Okay. I See the Light versus Let It Go. Like, seriously, it's crazy that I even let It Go, like, move on at all, because I was so adamant about hating Frozen and Let It Go.
Just, like, within the past 2 months.
Yeah, I was so adamant about hating Frozen and Let It Go, and then I rewatched it. That's how you know it's a good movie. It's like, you can just watch it and you'd be like, oh, yeah, actually it's good. So yeah, Let It Go just carries so much more recognition, and like, I think I See the Light is very pretty, and they both do an excellent job, and it's very important to the story. But like, Let It Go is a huge moment.
I don't even see I See the Light being that important to the storyline. I mean, it's talking about, like, she sees
they're first in love. They're falling in love. But Let It Go is an absolutely huge moment in the story. And for Elsa, she's just like, whatever.
Like, well, I don't know if I call it the climax of the movie.
It's like, it's definitely a climactic point.
Very much so.
And it's just, it's incredible.
Okay, these are going to be interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Finals here.
Boop.
Where did your dad go?
He left. Oh, my dad just left, you guys. Okay, so, why are you pulling apart my flowers? We're going to an hour. All right, we're gonna have to split this one.
Maybe.
So, let's see.
Okay, Friend Like Me
versus Hakuna Matata. Okay, so these, again, I feel like are easier for me to compare because they're so similar.
Right.
And I feel like everything that Hakuna Matata does, Friend Like Me does better.
I agree. I was going to say the same thing. Like, they do it well, but this is like
it's the standard. It's
greater.
It's like the standard of sidekick songs, you know. It's because those are kind of. I feel like
sidekick songs, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those songs that we're talking about, Under the Sea, Hakuna Matata, Friend Like Me, Be Our Guest, those are like the sidekick songs. You know, they serve very little purpose in the story, but they are fun, and they're the ones that
they make the movie in some regards.
Yeah.
Friend Like Me, I think it just does it to a greater extent.
Because that's what sidekicks are. They're not the most important people, but they're there to have
make
fun.
The movie memorable.
Yeah. You remember the sidekicks. Like, Timon and Pumbaa are more iconic than Simba, you know? Like, stuff like that.
Right.
So
you're going with...
I would go with Friend Like Me because it's just like... Hakuna Matata is an excellent sidekick song, but like Friend Like Me is the epitome of sidekick songs. And yeah. Okay.
That's a good one. Next are two very different songs.
Yes. Be Our Guest and Let It Go. I don't know. Do you have one that you're...
For me, it's Let It Go.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's hard to not pick that one.
Yes, it's like, it's so good. I can't believe I went that long saying I didn't like it because it's so good. To be fair, I did watch it super recently for like the first time in a really long time, and I have a lot more to appreciate about Idina Menzel, just like being a superstar vocalist.
Mega something.
She's so good. And I can appreciate that a lot more. She is a superstar, and just like in the end, it's just more like,
it's more impressive.
Yeah, and it's like, even though it's not a purely like fun and like, oh yeah, I want to hear this song right now kind of song, you still get into it because it's so intense, and it's like, just very much so. Everything she says like means a lot.
Right, the lyrics are well thought out, and it's hard to not sing it.
Yeah, I feel like, just for the record, in some situations, Let It Go, the lyrics of Let It Go could be applied very wrongly. And
like, which ones? Like, what do you mean?
Like, it's about like, I don't know, just like, I feel like people could make it about doing whatever you want and never caring if you're right or wrong.
Yeah, okay.
But like, in the moment, in the context, I don't think she's saying anything wrong. She's just like, hey, I have powers, and that's okay.
I'm gonna do the thing I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. But I feel like that could mean something. But still, Let It Go wins.
Yeah. Okay. So we're down to our last two.
Gasp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two very different songs.
Very different songs.
The last round.
Two extremely iconic songs as well.
Yep.
So, we have, in the finals, Friend Like Me versus Let It Go. Okay. I just don't want to give the winner of this bracket to Let It Go. Because I love the song, and I know it's amazing, but, like, it's just so... I don't know. It's just, it's not like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not one of the Disney songs.
You don't think it's worthy?
Yeah. It's just like
this title.
Yeah. Like the Disney song. Like, I don't know. Just Friend Like Me screams so much Disney to me. It's like,
yes.
It represents so much that happens in Disney movies, and Let It Go is kind of like a different thing. For Disney, like,
it is, and I don't know, I'm torn because Idina Menzel does do an amazing
job. But then you have like
Robin
two,
Williams,
you have two. It's again super different, but so good.
Both very talented.
Yes, like they're both so good in incredibly different ways. Like Robin Williams just kind of does whatever he wants, and he's just like, bleh.
But if you didn't know, like, that background, like, behind the scenes kind of about Robin Williams and that he was allowed to just do whatever, would it still seem that impressive to you?
I mean, I feel like that is... The fact that I know that is one of the reasons why I love the song so much, because now that I'm older, I can have more to appreciate about the songs. Because, like, I never would have appreciated how, like, amazing Idina Menzel is either. Like, because I was so little and I was just like,
right.
Yay, I get to sing loud songs. I'm not a princess.
That face didn't last long.
And yeah. So, but there's just a lot to appreciate about these songs. They're
yes. I feel like Robin Williams' talent like goes a little harder than
I feel like she has a very specific thing and she's so good at it and she has a huge belt and like crazy talented voice, but like Robin Williams can kind of do anything and make it fun.
Right, he's not even that great of a vocalist.
No. No. Idina Menzel definitely outclasses him, but
the acting within the song is what makes
like,
it.
If you listen to the song just thinking about this is Robin Williams recording, dude sounds like he's having a blast.
Oh, I'm sure he was. Yeah, I've seen videos of him recording.
Like I feel like he's doing some incredibly sporadic hand motions behind the mic, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
And so I feel like in the end, just Friend Like Me means more to Disney and is more of like a standard. Like this is the peak. This is what peak Disney looks like. This is what Disney looks like when it's at its greatest.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good defense for it moving forward. I never would have thought that Friend Like Me would be the winner, like, ever.
It's interesting
because it's not what.
It's interesting when they get put in the matchups, what comes out of it, because it's like if you were to ask me what's my favorite Disney song, it's not even on this bracket. So that's
what is your favorite Disney song?
Be Prepared.
Be
Prepared is like some peak.
That's so weird.
Peak Disney characterization.
Disney song. But like I can see you choosing Friend Like
I know.
But for me to choose, especially over a ballad,
yeah.
But I think the evidence points to Friend Like Me.
So we'll say the winner is Friend Like Me.
What?
Crazy. Okay, so if you were to ask me what my favorite song is in this bracket,
right?
That's interesting. Let's see.
Or what other songs would you have added? You said at the beginning.
I love Be Prepared. I love
God Help the Outcast.
Yeah, I probably would have thrown God Help the Outcast in there. That's an incredibly
And if this, I believe this bracket was probably made because I just found it on the internet before Encanto. So if those songs were on here, I feel like
that would be so hard. I'm glad those aren't
all
there.
All of those songs those are so awesome.
Incredible. Lin-Manuel Miranda is unfair. Like
he got too much talent.
No, like I don't know. Like when I look at the words of his songs, I'm just like, bruh, like how? He has so much talent. He's very good. And he wrote all of the songs for Encanto. And, that's how you got We Don't Talk About Bruno. Because Lin-Manuel Miranda just...
He's a genius.
Yeah. I would have added... I mean, I might have added one Encanto song. But I feel like if it was We Don't Talk About Bruno, it might have just won. Because it's such a banger.
Were there Disney songs, not Disney songs, but Disney movies that aren't represented that you would have represented in the bracket?
I don't know. Hercules got its one song. Hercules is interesting in the music aspect because it has, as far as people who know about Hercules, it has, what's that song? It's the Go the Distance. Hercules' I Want song, and it's a big ballad. I don't love his voice in that. I don't know. It sounds too young, and I don't know. I don't love that one. And then the rest of the songs are just the muses, and they're very gospel style. So it's very interesting in the music realm. And the I Won't Say I'm in Love is the most Disney sounding song, I think, in Hercules, maybe. I don't know.
I'm looking at Disney movies to see were there ones that I would have wanted to see in there. So
Emperor's New Groove doesn't have any songs, because that's another one that's an amazing movie, but it just doesn't have any other songs. So, yeah.
Is American Tail even Disney?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
What of those mouse movies is it? Mice and mouses. I think it was a good mix. I feel like I would have chosen some different songs to represent the movies, I would have thrown Be Prepared in there for sure, and I would have
put Kiss the Girl probably.
Oh, interesting.
From Little Mermaid.
I'm not crazy. I haven't heard Kiss the Girl that much.
But, I say that, but Under the Sea and Part of Your World
are probably, very good. Yeah. But I also would have put Poor Unfortunate Souls because that lady...
I wouldn't.
That lady gets into it. She's a little creepy, but...
Okay, An American Tail is not Disney.
Oh.
Steven Spielberg.
What? That's funny. But yeah, I feel like it was a good bracket. I would have made some different matches. I feel like it got a good mix of songs.
Okay.
I feel like I would have replaced maybe some older songs because they're a little unfair because it's just so different.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I feel like...
Especially this zippity-doo-dah.
Yeah. The results are resulted. And
they have been calculated.
Yes. Friend Like Me is the winner.
Yay! Applause! Applause.
Yay, we did it. Okay, so we're definitely going to split this one.
I can't believe it took us over an hour to do that.
Well, it's hard. Disney be good like that. So,
what's another bracket you want to do?
We have a Christmas songs one, but it's very much not Christmas now. And I don't know. We'll find brackets. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow. Thank you for watching both parts.
Do you have a question that you want to ask them?
Yes. What is, or like, I'll ask you if there were any matches you thought. You know you guys can say anything you want in those questions and the responses. You don't even have to answer the question, by the way. So if you just had some random thoughts, happy to hear it. But I'll just ask, like, if there were any picks you disagreed with and you would have been like, IDK about that. So, yeah, and follow, share this podcast, listen to it all the time, and yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.